And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Littell. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So runners at the corners, nobody out. So here's Wade now. Swinging a ground ball. The flip to second. They complete the double play, but the run scores. It's 1-0.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Willie Adames stands in. Strike one. Adames went deep in his most recent game. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a bouncer. And that is the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Giants 1 and the Pirates coming up. Back here in Pittsburgh. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Eldridge hauls it in, and there's 1 away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Popped up, and that goes foul. Next offering is fouled back. 1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
O'Neal Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
Nope, ball. Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, Getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Off the mark there. 3-1.
3-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
That's to third. Chapman tosses to first, and that is that. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and here is Matt Chapman. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Lawrence Butler now at the plate. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Hayes sends it across to first. One out in the second. Here's Elliot Ramos.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground to the left. Hayes to first, and they got him. Digging in, Bryce Eldridge. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. In the air, center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. One left for San Francisco, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Birdsong back to work. That one catches the zone. That's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Birdsong ready to fire now.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count's full. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nick Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Oh, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And that one fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Andy Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs.
Ball.
In the dirt.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept close.
2-2.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's the inning. Pirates leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now it's going to be Tyler Fitzgerald trying to move him over here. And a foul ball. Fitzgerald, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
And the righty deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, 2 ball. Fired to second, and he'll keep it for just the 1.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. On the inside corner for a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Here's Tommy Pham. Flied to right his first time. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Tying run is at first here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Hit on the ground to short. Adames, the throw to first. And the inning is over. So 1 left. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. And takes low for ball 1. And that one pulled foul. And a 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Grounded to third, could be 2. 1 at second. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 4th, here's O'Neal Cruz. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great...
Runner takes off. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Outside. And the count is 2-0. Cruz at second with nobody out. Oh, that hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
That one's in there. And the count is 0-2. Chases that one out of the zone. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now a chance for Andy Rodriguez. Called strike right there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Ball. Squirts away a little bit. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Cruz up to third on the wild pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball
That's the
misses
ball.
down and away. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Littell back to work, and that's outside.
1-0.
Line drive. Caught.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McCutchen after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So up next, Bryce Eldridge. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so
0-1.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. His 14th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. A single his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen on the move to the gap. Hauls it in to end the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. And it's 2-0. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Line drive. Gets it to first, and that's an out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Pham in the box again.
No ball.
Takes a
One
strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter.
Hey!
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back here at PNC Park, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. McCutchen makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez to first in time. And there's 2 down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Carmen Majinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Baraki also getting ready. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. The throw into second. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carmen Majinski. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Adames goes 6'1", 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's the pitch to Adames. Tap foul at the plate. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Lead runner to second with two gone. And here is Matt Chapman, 1 for 2. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Wade over at second. Adames at first. 2 out of the inning. Inside.
That's a ball.
And the count even 1-1. A swing and a soft liner. Nice grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jared Triolo.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Eldridge. He makes the grab, and there's one away. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
1-2's the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Strikeout number 8. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. That one inside. Ball 1. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. The Giants leading by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Inning over. Bucks go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ryan Borucki on to pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Cruz sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. Good job to fight that one off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 gone.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Randy Rodriguez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one missing inside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Count's full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Inside, and that's ball four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground to third. Chapman over to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Joey Wentz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jake Rogers. And first offering is fouled off.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch is outside. To the right side, Gonzalez to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald, 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. It's amazing to me that he was able to put the barrel on that one. I mean, that pitch was pretty well outside, but great extension and bat control through the zone allowed him to drive it the other way. That was pretty impressive.
And the batter now, Jung-Hoo Lee. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. One gone, runner at first. And digging it. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, David Fry. Runner on first with one down for him. Out towards right center field. McCutchen running hard to get it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Willie Adames digs in now. Snap throw to first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Rodriguez back to work. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
And that drops in for a strike. The Giants leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
2 down, base is empty. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Camilo Doval.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, David Bednar. He last pitched 2 days ago. And Willie fouls one back. Now the 0-1. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now it's Matt Chapman. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. 0-1. Fastball is outside. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Lawrence Butler, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
cut on and lifted in the air. Fan settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. One down. Now it's going to be Elliot Ramos. Move to second. Adames back on a dive.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Coming home. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 4-0. Runners at the corners here. One away. Bryce Eldridge, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Cruz sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and the lead is up to 5. Jake Rogers, the next Giant to hit. Rogers having a lot more success on the road this season. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No balls. One strike.
Ramos off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a man into scoring position.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
Man at second. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ramos around third. And he can't come up with it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they get a run at home.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Got the top.
Colin Holderman on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 2, 3, 4 set to hit. As expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Eric Miller, the new pitcher, looks ready to go. And aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. Triolo at the plate now. That's ball 1. There's the strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one misses up and in. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That just misses.
That's the
now
ball.
2-0.
2-0.
And that's in for a strike. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground. Chapman over to first in time. And they're down to their last out. Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. That's in there. 0-1. They're down to their final strike. Miller is just 1 strike away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Rip to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants take this one in a blowout.
This was a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.